Do looks matter to women? There's two sides to this question. One, women only care about your looks, and two, women don't care about your looks at all. And I'm going to put an end to the debate in this video. I'm Erik Peterson, and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for Skill of Attraction. And I know many of you watching this think that you know the answer to this question before you even clicked on the video. And you're most likely watching for confirmation bias. But you might be surprised. I see men getting this wrong all the time. And sometimes when I try to correct them, they'll even try to argue with me. The biggest issue here is essentially that both men and women think the opposite of sex is attracted to the same things they are, when the truth is we're often attracted to very different things. Yes, of course, we both are visually stimulated to some degree, meaning both men and women are attracted to good-looking people. In fact, studies have shown that good-looking people have it easier in life and often find more success in life, business, and romance. I mean, stock prices rise when the company's CEO is attractive. Students learn more and retain information better when their teacher is attractive. And a study in 2015 showed that attractive women in college got much better grades. No surprise about that. But also not at all shocking, the same as it wasn't true for good-looking men. And that's just a few studies. There are plenty of others that back this up. Not to mention, it's pretty obvious if you really watch people's behavior. I remember an old girlfriend of mine and myself, we made a deal that when we were at the bar, if it was a woman bartender, I'd get the drinks. If it was a male bartender, she would get the drinks. Why? Because we realized that she would get served much faster if it was a male bartender, and I would get served much faster if it was female. And it turned out it worked exactly like we figured. So go ahead and try that out sometime. My point being, we all, both men and women, treat good-looking people better, whether we realize it or not. Of course, attractive women get treated much better than good-looking men because even women will treat attractive women better. But it's not exactly the same for good-looking men. So does that mean women care about a man's looks then? Well, the short answer to that is yes. Of course they care about a man's looks. But when it comes to women, it's not that black and white. It never is with women. It's a bit more complex than that. Oh, and by the way, be sure to come over to the website and join the growing community about sharing ideas and advice on women and female attraction. It's completely free. There's no catch to it. And if you need my personal help and want private one-on-one coaching, you can find that there too by clicking on the coaching tab. So just head on over to soa.fm and register for free or tap on the coaching tab. And no, you don't need to be registered to book coaching with me. That's only if you want to participate on the website. Now, as you know, for us men, our attraction to women is largely based on her beauty, innocence, sexuality, and fertility. As much as it upsets many women, we tend to be drawn to younger women, but that's mostly about their innocence and fertility. Just as women prefer men who are more experienced, we prefer innocence in women. But that really has little to do with looks. My point is really that men and women are attracted to different things. Just as I was saying, most people don't take this into consideration and just assume the opposite sex is attracted to the same things we are. As men, we're mostly drawn to women's beauty and tend to fall in love with their eyes. I'm sure you've said at least one time in your life upon seeing a gorgeous woman, "Oh, I think I'm in love," or "I want to make her my wife." That's because men are more visually stimulated. While women may have said something similar in their lives, they would never say that about a man working at, say, McDonald's. Men, we don't give a damn what women do for a living. If she were beautiful and homeless, we would feel the same way no matter what. For women, however, that good-looking man needs to be doing something with his life. In fact, women care much more about that than the way the guy looks. If he's good looking, that's really just a bonus. Just as if a beautiful woman made good money, that would be a bonus for us if we were, say, starting a family with her. But it's not really something that does anything for us in terms of attraction. So for you ladies that are watching, putting your job or your rank at your company or all your college degrees on your dating profile really does nothing for us. You're wasting your time. But if you noticed, I don't talk about looks much in my videos, and that's because what I do talk about is much more important. Your attitude, your behavior, your ambition, your confidence, your competence, your charisma, your sexuality, your experience, and so much more. Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't care about your looks at all. I mean, being a good-looking man will absolutely help you with women. But even good-looking men who don't understand the rest of how attraction works will end up getting rejected and or cheated on eventually. So I absolutely do recommend that you get yourself into shape, practice good hygiene, get a good haircut, and dress well. Even if you're not good looking, doing this alone will help you in leaps and bounds in attracting women. I mean, you have to work with what you got and do your best with what you got. Looks do matter to women, as we all want a partner who is physically attractive. But women tend not to put that first, as we as men do, because they're much more concerned with the man that you are as opposed to how good looking you are. But they still want good genes for their children, and your overall appearance obviously demonstrates that. However, what also demonstrates good, strong genes is your behavior and your personality. I believe it was David 𝕊𝕤𝕚 who said that personality is a key indicator of men's genetic fitness, and so evolution has driven women to be more attracted to that more than anything else in a man. In other words, if you have your emotions under control, you demonstrate dominance with your girl, you have some charisma, and you have good game, that's far more important in attracting women. And being good looking is just the cherry on top of that. Besides, as the saying goes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Some women will find you physically attractive, and others will not find you attractive at all. And that's just life, unless maybe you're Brad Pitt, and even he can't keep every woman that he chooses. Maybe he has no game, or maybe he gets far too emotional. Who knows? My point being, especially for the men who think it's all about looks, it's not all about how good looking or how unattractive you may be. There's a lot more to it for women. Now, it is true that the younger a woman is, the more important looks are going to be for a majority of them. In my experiences, most young women, like college age, it's all about how hot the guy is. But as they get a little older, it matters much less. I dated this girl once who was a total knockout. She had been married before, and me and no one else could figure out what she saw in her ex-husband. I mean, he was not an attractive man at all. But she saw something in him. I mean, obviously, she ended up marrying him. And it certainly wasn't for his money, because he didn't have any. So there's hope for each and every one of you, but you'll have to do the work to get yourself up to par. Some of you more than others, but such is life. So if you have found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And if you want to be notified in real time of future videos that I upload, then be sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon right next to it. And if you found this video worthy of a donation, you can find my PayPal link and Bitcoin wallet address in the description section of this video. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.